You may have noticed a creepy porn lawyer just got out of jail. Michael Cohen just got out of jail. Across the country, they're letting rapists, people who attack children, out of jail. One person who's on his way to jail, maybe the only one in America, is Roger Stone. 2 weeks he'll be sentenced for the rest of his useful adult life. His crime supporting Donald Trump. How does he feel about that? He joins us now to explain. Roger Stone, thanks so much for coming on. I'll just get right to it. I'm a little bit confused by why, with all the pardons going around, everyone I've ever met has been pardoned, you haven't been, by a White House that has done a lot to push criminal justice reform and let a lot of really bad people out of jail in the name of humanitarian concerns, but you're not in that category. Why is that, do you think?
Well, I really don't know, Tucker. I was very hopeful that the motion for a mistrial in my case, based on flagrant and blatant, even egregious juror misconduct, would have won me a new trial. The U.S. Supreme Court's been very clear that all defendants are entitled to a jury that is impartial and indifferent. But in this case, it is undisputable that the jury forewoman attacked both me and President Trump in 2019 social media postings, lied about that during jury selection, and then later deleted her Facebook page to cover her trails. In this case, legal authorities as diverse as Judge Andrew Napolitano and Professor John Turley have both said that I should be entitled to a new trial. But that is not the case. So at this point, the judge has ordered me to surrender in two weeks. And at 67 years old, with some underlying health problems, including a history of asthma, I believe with the coronavirus, it is essentially a death sentence.
Well, of course it is. They've already destroyed your life. It's the most corrupt political criminal justice proceeding I've ever seen. Bob Dylan should be writing a song about you. And yet you can't get a pardon because your crime was worse than raping someone you supported Trump. Are you bitter?
I'm not, but I would like, I'm glad after 16 months of being gagged to finally at least be able to defend myself. Tucker, I wasn't prosecuted because I was covering anything up for the president. I was prosecuted because I refused to bear false witness against the president. I refused to dissemble, as the prosecutors wanted, about numerous phone calls between myself and candidate Trump in 2016. So at this juncture, I am praying for justice. I am praying for mercy. But I've got to be honest with you, it's in God's hands. After meeting and praying with Reverend Franklin Graham some months ago, I have reacquainted myself with my Catholic faith, my Christian faith, and I'm praying for the very best.